come up, come up. You can massage your thighs a little bit, right? One last time. Inhale and exhale. Come all the way up one last time. Bring the arms down, right? Bring the feet in, and then have a seat on your chair now. Whew.
The sound of 150 seniors breathing at the end of a yoga session. This is followed by the sound of silence as they meditate. On other days, it could be Tai Chi or gentle dance. We have all had parents visit us in the United States coming with a lot of joy and expectations. They try to assimilate in foreign surroundings, connect with American grandchildren, and are very creative with free time in a silent space. They wait to be driven to places of our interest, the occasional visitors, our friends, and then there is more silence. When the time comes to return home, there's a lot of joy and relief. Sounds familiar?
You're listening to ImpactPlease, a charity podcast, and your host, Usha Rao. Each episode is an exclusive showcase of one grassroots nonprofit. Be the change you want to see and invest in lasting impact.
In this episode, come along as we journey through the seniors program at the Indian American Community Services, IACS, in the state of Washington.
I love the program.
You know, you don't miss your daughters when you come here.
I am at the North Bellevue Community Center in Washington State, tucked away amidst the many buildings of the sprawling Microsoft campus. This brightly lit 3,000 square foot shared space belongs to the city of Bellevue. On Thursdays at 10 a.m., much like a movie set, this space is transformed into a senior center for the IACS.
It's a God's gift to us. We can exchange views with those who are from the similar background, but we can also come to know about other people.
Mostly between the ages of 70 and 92, they are seniors who are here from India after retirement, and then there are those who have lived, worked, and retired in the United States. They all look forward to Thursdays. Eligible seniors have taken the King County Access Transport to be here. Some used public transportation, a few were dropped off by their children, yet others drove, walked, or even bicycled here.
I stay very far away. I take 3 buses to come here, and I don't miss a single Thursday if I'm in town. And it's really great for me. And I recovered from a serious mental illness, so this is really very good for my recovery.
Right? Those are signs of fraud or signs of unethical behavior, let me call it. And then if someone says that we will pay you, but we will give you a gift card or we wire transfer the amount, that's also a scam.
This is after yoga. Meenakshi Rishi, a professor of economics at the Seattle University. She is getting a lot of interest and questions from their seniors on savings, bonds, stocks, interest percentages. This is only lesson number 1, she says. She promises to be back for more.
For seniors especially, it is also a double-edged sword. There's a lot of financial fraud, especially elder fraud, that is very common in the United States, also in India, but I think that they need to be aware of all the financial products and scams and other information on finance.
For example, today's talk on financial literacy was fantastic. I think earlier also many of the talks that you organized were extremely relevant.
Talks by experts have ranged in topics: health, AARP, Medicare, Medicaid, transportation, and there's even an upcoming one by the police due to rising jewelry snatching crimes targeted at Asian seniors.
Everybody wants to come here. ஏன் தெரியல வீட்டை விட இதுதான் பெரிய பெஸ்ட் சாய்ஸ்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
આજે મિસિસ મને હેપી નવરાત્રી કહેવાની આવ્યા આજે છે ને એ છે તે એનું જેકેટ ભૂલી ગઈ એટલે જેકેટ લેવા માટે ઘરે ગઈ એટલે એનો બહુ મૂકી ગઈ.
Invitation card would be sufficient to act as a substitute for birth certificate.
That you can easily get it printed now.
Yes. Very true, very true.
Because we didn't have a marriage certificate.
It is 12:30 p.m. and time for scene change. Amidst the dispersing chatter, a few volunteers and few seniors are hurriedly bringing in large round tables, turning the chairs around. The chairs are quickly occupied. There's the Tamil table, Gujarati table, Telugu table, Hindi tables, and even mixed tables that are happily experimenting with broken English and Hindi. They all are communicating. This is their day, Thursday.
We have today's lunch with the dessert is being sponsored by Pushp Arora ji. So the lunch is a little special with the sweet dish. Again, don't come back and tell me त्योहारों का सीजन है हर बार मीठा चाहिए. We try to give you a sweet only once a month.
You can say there is a some paneer because we are using half spinach, half mustard.
That is Poonam, the cultural navigator and chef. As I enter the kitchen, she ensures I have the right permissions to come. Then, most importantly, that I have tied up my hair with a net. You see, she's cooking for close to 200 people. She has 4 helpers cutting, chopping, pureeing, washing, and cleaning. And then a host of volunteers who arrive in time for serving.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಇವರು ತುಂಬ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಮತ್ತು ನನಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಇದು ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾನು ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಮಿಸ್ ಎನಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ IACS.
But I'm more interested in setting up something gynecological for older women because there are a lot of issues they have but they don't talk about it. So I want to make sure that they can open up and discuss among themselves because it's universal problems what they have. But somehow we as Indians are a little shyer to discuss your personal issues.
Well into their retirement, doctors Sundara and Usha are regular helpers at the kitchen. Post-lunch, you can see them at a table in the community room. Here, they are answering simple medical questions. They have something bigger in mind.
She takes the people, the older parents, whose children don't have time to go with them to the doctor. And what the doctor says, they don't understand half the time. And they don't know what to ask them, though they can ask in their language to somebody else. So we thought that is another option that we are looking into.
As I look around, a number of worker bees who have food handling licenses and gloves are running around to make all this happen. Every one of them wears multiple hats. They are committed to one main role, but you can also see them at health fairs, community events, field trips, and outreach events. They all have long associations with the IACS.
A lot of people here know that, Rajiv's parents lived with us. And then after his father passed away, his mother lived with us. And I was on the other side of this dynamic where I think I could have done things a lot better. And if anybody asks me why I do what I do, I think a part of me is just trying to rectify things I could have done better to alleviate her loneliness.
That is Priya Nagar, one of the program coordinators.
इससे तो मैं बहुत खुश हूँ कि ये मिरेकल है कि मेरा नी रिप्लेसमेंट की डेट फिक्स हुई थी बिफोर स्टार्टिंग दिस एंड देन व्हेन आफ्टरवर्ड्स व्हेन आई वेंट बैक टू डॉक्टर वो उसने कहा आपका तो पता नहीं क्या है अभी मैंने बोला नहीं जरूरत है क्योंकि पहले मैं उठ के चल नहीं सकती थी अब मैं कर सकती हूँ.
From Indu's Kitchen is a cookbook available on Amazon Books. Mrs. Indu Dave wrote this from personal experience. Definitely mention my age 79, she adds, if it helps inspire others. She gives full credit for her transformation to the Evidence-Based Health EBH program at IACS. Targeted towards seniors who are dealing with diabetes or hypertension or weight management, with around 15 to 20 seniors in a cohort, this program runs for 10 months in partnership with VSHSL King County.
With the EBH program, there is always at least 1 or 2 person who actually benefits so much that they come and tell me that my diabetes is reversed, I have lost weight, and I feel so energetic. It makes you feel so good.
That is Salima Bangur, a co-anchor of the EBH program and a lead yoga coordinator.
What are different reasons why we have falls? Because they always feel like, oh, they tripped. But then what can be possible reasons? So I educate on that.
Manjusha Deo, the other co-anchor of the EBH program, a physical therapist, personal trainer, and senior fitness specialist. Hers is a pure numbers game.
And talk about evidence-based data. That when I tell them, oh, you are 72, okay, you fall under this category. The evidence for female aged this much is your walking capacity should be that much. Your fall number should be that much. And it almost like a light bulb in them.
In the end, what keeps Manju, Salima, and this program going are the small victories.
They're super enthusiastic. And they want to show to the other group how good they are. Right? So there is like a little competition going there, There's like, especially when it comes to my balance testing, they are like waiting to see what's her score and what's his score. And so I have to tell them, this score is just for you. You're competing against yourself.
Exercise और खाना इसके बहुत डिपेंड करता है.
It was the V circle, and the us circle is our connection with the universe itself, making our lives more meaningful. We are a part of something larger than just I and even we.
Anu Arora, executive coach, mindfulness, and yoga teacher. Based on the Blue Zone Netflix series, IACS has launched a new program on living a healthy, enriching, and meaningful long life.
கன்னியாகுமரியிலிருந்து காஷ்மீர் வரைக்கும் அதுக்கப்புறம் வேர்ல்டுல சைனீஸ் ஜாப்பனீஸ் அண்ட் அமெரிக்கன் ஆல்சோ லாட் ஆஃப் ஃப்ரெண்ட்.
Now in Sammamish, the IACS Seniors Program is a pop-up that operates 3 days a week in partnership with the city of Sammamish. This is open to all seniors from the area, not just Asian American. On other days, at varying intervals, the pop-ups are run in the cities of Kent, Issaquah, Bothell, Carnation, and Snoqualmie. At the senior centers, interested seniors have the opportunity to paint, play board games, bridge, and even knit.
Is that there are a bunch of the ladies and actually a couple guys who have gotten into doing knitting for cats, and they donate it to local organizations made a huge donation of hats for chemo and newborn ICU patients.
Rain or shine, they want to be part of it. And I feel that we all are contributing to their wellness, their mental health.
We're always smiling, whether it's a bad day or a good day. We're always smiling when we talk to them. We are at our very best for them, and that is something that is so pure and so genuine.
That was the team from the Sammamish program.
They are very, very above excellent, I guess. You can approach them very easily.
In addition to all of that, we offer mental health counseling, but we don't call it mental health counseling as much. We just kind of do sessions where there are conversations related to, anxiety, the seniors' relationships with their adult kids, with their grandkids. How is it to be working in India, retiring in India, and then moving to a new country and trying to establish, social circles.
You just heard Nanda Tiwari, the lead program coordinator for the seniors program. She plans, organizes, and makes sure the team delivers all of this. And then there are the field trips to the Tulip Festival, the APEC Democracy Summit, the Governor's Debate, and much more.
And also the team that I work with, I cannot say enough how amazing everyone is. The camaraderie that we have built, it is just so, so precious. So we just look forward to working together, and we have a lot of fun too in the process. So
I ask her, why does she do what she does?
It was just amazing. The seniors say it has been life-changing for them, but I would say it has been life-changing for me.
As we stepped away millions of miles from our own roots and our own heritage, we never comprehended that the major loss we would have would be in social connections. And we never understood the depth and breadth of what isolation can do to oneself. It amplifies every tragic loss you go through. It amplifies every challenge you experience. And to us at IACS, it's really important that we translate our programming into connections. Connection so that our seniors can discover relationships that they can lean in on.
Lalita Uppala, Executive Director, Indian American Community Services.
And knowing that our own aging process is going to happen here, and it's going to be very different from what we have been used to. That struggle it needs community, it needs connection, and it needs nurturing relationships.
You heard the first of a series that will take you through the IACS enterprise that Lalita and her team have built in the heart of the Greater Seattle area. Stay tuned for further episodes. You can check them out at www.iacswa.org.
Inspired by this story? Like, share, and subscribe. Have a group of friends or family interested in making the impact journey together? Write to us at impactplease@gmail.com. Visit www.impactplease.org to find more inspiring stories. Opening and closing announcements by Aparna Narsu and Sitar by Sampada Bhalerao.